Hey there, Phoenixiety channel. This episode is dedicated to social service worker program starting orientation. In this episode, I'm gonna briefly speak about for those who's actually getting into the college, like mature students. And in this channel, I would try to encourage people, might be you, to get into the college if you're thinking and you are scared, unsure. That's what we're gonna talk about in this channel. So, Phoenixiety. Me and my son today attended orientation. So basically, I am going to college now. He's gonna soon follow me, the same program. And the thing is, when we walk together, teachers, professors, whoever, like other students, they're thinking that my son is going to college and I'm just as a parent attending. So it happens a funny situation with us. After the orientation, before it's actually was, when they was mixing us and sending us to our programs, on the auditorium was all at once. So all the programs was gathering their students and walking them out of auditorium. And eventually one of the guys said, now we're gonna gather the parents who sending the kids to school, to college. Me and my son will look at each other, and he's basically like, Mommy, I'm sending you to school. You go to your program, and I'm gonna stay there with the parents to speak about how to influence you to study better. I was like, what? Guess what? He really did. He meant it, and that's what he did. He stayed there and he listened. He asked questions and about the productivity and stuff, just along with other parents. And me, Mommy, I went with the students. That's okay. It's not a big deal. That was funny. Okay. So, if you're a mature student, and I mean, not a student, but thinking of, and if you think it's too late, or you think it's they're gonna look at me because I'm mature and stuff, you know what? No matter what are your, that's why I'm not going to, they might not correspond to the reality. It might be just in your thoughts, and those thoughts are actually blocking your way to go forward and overcome the so-called obstacles that you're creating on your own. You just can actually start everything from the square one. Just jump into it and try to swim through that lake of knowledge. You think what is easy for me? Just listen my accent. Is it easy? It's nothing close to the perfect English that people speak. Even though half of my life I live in Canada, even though half of my life I listen, speak, write, read in English, I still have accent, I still have gaps in the vocabulary. You know what? I just gonna continue following my dreams, and I don't care about the obstacles. And my advice to you, just do it the same. Just whatever your wishes, whatever your thoughts, you wanna do it, don't believe anyone who says you can. You can. You actually can do anything you want. You just have to believe in yourself. Okay. Me and my son was really enjoying. I asked him how he felt about it. He said it's so welcoming. I thought actually teachers were gonna be unapproachable, but they were really, really friendly. It feels like not just like a community, like welcome into the family. So why not? I've got this little announcement about the events calendar. You know what? They are actually celebrating survivors flag racing. They actually have a flag carnival, and my son gonna attend it. They have top dog competition. That's a crazy one, like people eating hot dogs. And one of the teachers' guidance said that someone actually ate it in 10 minutes, about 70 hot dogs. I don't know how they fit everything inside of that person, but that's the competition. So college, it's like they have this competition, top dog competition. Then Terry Fox run, of course. And then culture days. And then Orange Shirt Day. I thought it's like what previous years I was sending my son to school. It was like those, this t-shirt color day, this t-shirt color day for different type of whatever they had over their events, whatever you name it. I never thought I gonna actually wear so-called color t-shirt. It's gonna be Orange Shirt Day, so I'll have to find Orange Shirt Day. I have to wear it like every other student and fit into the society. Okay, let's see. Then I met a nice classmates. I was like, I wasn't shy at all. Most of them was much younger than me. But you know what? It was nice to look at around. And you know what I understood? Even though they have like much more, I cannot say much more energy than me because I'm bubbling with energy myself, as for me. You know, let's just say like that. Going to social service worker requires ambitions, requires passion, requires kindness, it's a lot of things, right? When people are here, they say, oh, it's not a lot of money there. Oh, it's like a good luck because of type of clientele you work with. You know what I can tell you? I'm not 16. I'm not just right after the high school. I have a life experience, and not just Canadian life experience. I have European life experience. So all combined with the knowledge that I'm gonna get into, like from this college program, priceless. It was nice auditorium here, and again, me and my son in there, and here it's a short presentation of how it was there. It's not much, but it's just nice to hear the vibes that they give. I hope the volume gonna work.
You're here for your academics. You've picked your program. We're super excited for you. We want you to be very successful in that. One thing that I try and do when you're here is think about your whole entire experience. And that's everything that you will do. So I'm going to share one quick little story with you, which to me is why I'm in the role I'm in.
Okay. Then we went to cafeteria, and they actually organized pizza and pops for us. Here, getting out of it and going through the hallways. A little tour.
I think the elevator's up here too. It's over here.
Started?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say it started? Hey! Just going to call? That's it.
If you so say so.
I gotta be a little bit specific. Yeah, you talking with me. Good choice.
Coach lifestyle.
Good friend that lives in Mount Tier, which is outside of here. So, she's taking but it's late night.
Take notes. And then we went to classroom, and I had the pleasure to listen with another classmates to our coordinator. And you know what? When me and my son we got out of there, we felt it differently. We felt it much more energized. We felt it much more alive. And I know for sure, if you're thinking going to college, if you're thinking start from the square one, don't think that you're gonna be on your own over there, like all alone. It's inclusion over there. They make you feel like you belong there. There is adult students, there is mature students, there is young students that are really shy to say a word, and teachers doesn't let you to feel bad when you ask a question. They just want you to feel like you belong over there. So I'm really excited to go to college, and if you're thinking of stepping into some new life, whatever your circumstances are, don't hesitate. You know, time is going each second forward. So why just leave it for later? Why procrastinate? Just do it. Just start. Make a first step. Just make a step. If you think that this related to you reflects somehow your life, if you felt that some vibes that are corresponding to the vibes that you feel or you wish to feel, join me on this journey. Like, share, subscribe, comment below your thoughts, what you heard that felt like you, like what you have. Share with me your experience. That might be reflected on the next videos. And catch you next time. Thanks for joining. Oh, and I've met a wonderful student at college, and she is the senior student, second year of social service worker program, and she shared with me awesome books. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. Those books are priceless. Appreciate. So awesome. I appreciate. Something really awesome happens. It's like a long time ago, I've actually learned how to say no. That's very important. It was extremely hard to learn to say no to people, not to be a people pleaser, right? Because many people think kindness it's equal to people pleaser. No, it's not. So what was the wonderful thing that happens to me? I do have Ontario Works finishing assisting me due to OSAP, because as I said earlier, I'm going to college, and there you go, transition. And I was kind of asking Ontario Works to support me before the school with the school startup benefits. I'm not really aware how it works, and I had to try, right? It's not like I'm proud of it or I want it, but thanks to my ex and my previous marriage, a disastrous one, thanks that I'm alive after that, I end up in this situation that I have to use those services. So they actually refused it. They said no. And I refused to say no as an answer. I was kind of trying to email back and forth. I was put on hold. I was ignored, ghosted. Eventually I just put my shoes on and I went there in the office and I tried to kindly, politely, with a very nice intonation, fight for my rights to receive those startup for school benefits. I couldn't. I used it all up to my best abilities, all my knowledge, with the assistance of ChatGPT. What else I can do? And I was pointing at the laws, at the directives, at like whatever I learned. Things got escalated up to the top manager level. So eventually, at the end of the day, director of Ontario Works office, one particular filiale where I've been, she got out from her office, not my caseworker, not her manager, but the director of the filiale. She got out with her computer on her hands. Her name is Amy, wonderful lady. I loved her. She's so kind, such a kind person. And she actually pointed me at the directive that I was mentioning and said that I'm kind of not eligible for that. But instead, she gifted me, like she gave it me as a, I don't know, she gave it to me gift, 2 backpacks for me and for my son, as a school startup, kind of so-called benefits. She said that there just happens to be there an Ontario Works office. As a matter of fact, I read between lines that those backpacks has nothing to do with Ontario Works. I personally think she didn't say it, but I think this wonderful, amazing, bright person, Amy, director of Ontario Works filiale, one of, she had those presents for her relatives, nephews, I don't know whom, and she kind of felt at my pain. And I guess she brought me her own personal gift to support as a woman to woman, you know. I'm very grateful. I just burst in tears. Normally it's not normal for me, it's not happening to me that I'm crying, but tears just started to run. But what is the miracle? I don't want to say about the kindness anymore, because that was just a prelude. That was just like a cherry on the pie. But the main miracle, this lady, she asked me all around my story, like what's going on, what happens, where I'm coming from, where I'm heading to. She understood that I'm just starting college for social service worker, and she asked me when is going to be placement happening, because colleges have agreement with those kind of offices, not students but the colleges and universities themselves calling to those offices and arranging the placements. So getting back to my story, Amy just offered me, can you believe it or not, Amy just offered me a placement. I didn't even start college. It's just following Tuesday. In a few days, like tomorrow after, I'm going first day of college. I don't even know, I don't even know a word about what I'm going to study. But I already got a placement offer. The most interesting thing, I didn't even ask about that. So, who's awesome? I'm awesome. a winner. I am. Of course, I'm not gonna take that as for granted, and I'm not gonna rush the things. I'm gonna really prepare it, because that's my goal, to prepare for it. I'm gonna study and get as much as I can out of college. And I'm gonna get back to Amy, and I'm gonna repay her for those backpacks and for her kindness. So, once again, if someone tell you you cannot do it, if someone tell you you're not capable, if someone tell you that's impossible, just don't believe it. Don't take it no as an answer. Don't take it no as a way of someone dealing with you. And guess what? You have to learn to say no when someone tell you that you cannot do it. Guys, I've got an offer for a placement before I even start to study, without even asking. That's a miracle. That's it, what I can say. I'm on top of the world. Wish you best of luck. Thanks for listening.